Hey, what's up? How's it going?
Good. How
All
are you?
right, guys. Well, good. Welcome to Grue, and thank you both so much for coming on. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
And the first question I want to start out asking is actually for Josh. Is your character he's a little crazy. I would say like he fakes his own death and steals money and a whole bunch of stuff happens around him, but he's also smart too because he finds a way to get into the heads of the three main characters. And how did you go about playing him? Like how did you get into like a mind frame to play like a very off the wall character like that?
Um, Unfortunately, I have to confess it was way too easy. I just just tapping into the dark side was way more fun than I expected it to be. I don't get to do that kind of thing too often, and yeah, I really enjoyed it. I think almost always, and definitely in this case, that comes from the script and Cutter and our writer John Hybe did such an awesome job crafting this story and specifically this character who, yeah, like you start off and you're like, oh, he's just this, nerdy guy who's, gotten over his head. And then as some of the exterior layers start to fall off, you see something definitely very different underneath. And yeah, it was super fun to get to sink my teeth into that and research some of these real life people, like Martin Shkreli, the pharma bro, or Elizabeth
Mm.
Holmes or Sam Bankman-Fried. Some of these real life figures are fascinating people, and spending time with them was, I don't know if fun is the right word, but definitely interesting.
Oh, definitely. And Cutter, like I'm a big fan of like music for the film, score for the film, and how did you know the sound that you wanted, the score you wanted for this film?
Well, I worked with these great uh, composers who I've worked with in the past on many things, and named Pat Taylor and Andrew Szilagyi, and we were talking a lot about sort of having like a digital kind of like, yeah, like electronic themed thing. But then
Hmm.
that kind of started to evolve more into being like an ominous, deep bass type of sound. And so it really took an interesting thing, interesting path. But like one of the more interesting things they did was to start playing with Christmas music and having Christmas music end up sort of in this like ominous setting, which was a really cool addition that I never would have thought of on my own. But yeah, a real blast to work with them and get that to be, that nice accent to the movie.
Oh my God, yes. And I think I have time for one more question, so I'm gonna ask like what did this is for you both. Like what did you both love most about being in the film and actually making the film?
Well, for me, it's just it's always so much about the people you get to work with, and in this case, Cutter is the kind of ship captain you just hope you get to work with, totally open to all sorts of ideas, but with such a clear vision for what the movie he wants to make. And then, working with actors like Raul Castillo and Melanie Diaz and Tony Cavallero, who I'm a massive fan of all of them professionally, but also personally. They're just great people. We were all living together in a house. It was, in the cold in the winter in Western Massachusetts, and it felt like one big happy family. And we got to, make a cool thing together under Cutter's guidance. And yeah, it's just kind of what you dream these indie movie experiences will be like.
Nice.
Yeah, I
And with
mean, I would echo that same thing. It's really like making movies is a lot about the people that you're getting to collaborate with, from the cast to like, the crew and everyone. But I think yeah, I think that getting a chance to both like share the ideas and collaborate and listen, um, is kind of my favorite part of this whole thing. And Josh and Tony and Raul and Melanie are all like incredible collaborators. So it was a real treat.
and where could fans like keep up with the film and follow you both at?
Well, the movie comes out on all the streaming platforms and in select theaters on Friday, February 28th. And then it's also, we're opening up a crypto portal that will allow you to stream the movie paying with crypto, any currency you choose. So we're really excited about that as well.
Smart. Well, guys, thank you so much for coming on and doing this. I really appreciate it.
Thank you. Appreciate
Thanks
your
for
time.
having
Nice
us.
meeting you.
Bye.